Hello, and welcome back to another video. It's time. You've come to the right place. This is Mr. EUC NYC guy. Welcome back. Let's take a ride in New York City on the veteran Sherman electric unicycle. In case you're wondering what that is, it is a 3,000 watt gigantic monstrosity of a wheel with a motor in the center of that wheel, in the center between the tire, and lots of battery power surrounding that motor. Combined together, along with a shell, motherboard, and pedals that fold down, you stand on those pedals and you go anywhere you want. That's what it is, an electric unicycle, also known as a monocycle, uni-wheel, e-wheel, and many other names, but most commonly EUC, which stands for Electric Unicycle. Even though unicycle is technically one word, it shouldn't be EUC, it should just be EU. But the whole naming structure and dynamic of this entire contraption has been up for debate and up for renaming for a long time now throughout the community, and no one knows what to call it. But enough of that, let's move on to something important. And today I want to ask a question of the day for our ride today. Oh, I'm going to take this light. Hey, yo. And so, our question of the day for today's ride that we will discuss is Mark Rober a better YouTuber than Mr. Beast? And that is a huge question. And right off the bat, anyone who's watching this who knows either of those two YouTubers is going to think, oh, hello, Mr. Beast is way bigger, lots more subscribers, views, etc. So obviously the answer is Mr. Beast. However, I propose to you this. Mark Rober is a more sciencey, science class, science lesson, creative-minded, mechanical-minded kind of YouTuber who also ties in stories into his YouTube videos and usually looks for a good, positive cause to integrate into his YouTube video. He's also kind of a one-man army situation with a family, and he does most of the video work himself. That includes the editing, the contraptions he builds, the visuals for his videos, the sound, and I'm sure a lot more than that. The marketing, the description writing, and all of that, even the story writing. It's well known he does it all himself. All right, let us now go to Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is absolutely ginormous, potentially one of the biggest content creators in history, and currently sitting at the top, at the throne of YouTube's algorithm, as they like to call it, in the sense that not only does he have the most, or potentially the most, I'm not sure if he has actually the most subscribers. I think there are other Indian channels or something that have maybe a little more, but he is climbing so rapidly. And at one point, you would have laughed if you asked, is Mr. Beast bigger than PewDiePie or some of the other giant YouTubers? But look at him now. He is bigger than all of them, for sure. And so the question of, is Mark Rober bigger and better than Beast, is also kind of a laughable question, but who knows down the line what the future may hold. That being said, let's continue to compare Mr. Beast and Mark Rober. And this isn't merely just making a case for Mark Rober being better or bigger or going to be bigger. It's also a matter of who's bringing more to the table at the current moment. Now, Mr. Beast is definitely big on philanthropy. When he creates videos, he also integrates helping people into his videos, sometimes monstrously so, and sometimes it's a little more like tacky, silly, giving away money. So he'll give away money to his friends and houses to his friends and cars, and like these weird kind of innocuous games of who's the last one to touch the car, and these like really long-winded exhaustion type of events, like what's the word I'm looking for? It's not coming to me now, but in any case, it's more like he sets up these games and whoever wins can win the item. Now the contestants are his friends. So on occasion, you do get videos which aren't completely humanitarian, but all rather, I guess, tax-related, expense-related stuff where friends are making lots of money along with you, which is absolutely okay. That is not a criticism. But again, if you're talking about strictly helping the masses, I think Mark Rober gets an extra point there for being more about teaching a man to fish rather than just throwing money at a man or fish at a guy. I don't know. But you understand what I mean. So another thing about Mr. Beast is this. He accidentally, I think, promotes gambling sometimes. Like when he says questions like, okay, now, do you want to keep the $50,000 you just made? Or do you want to take another, I don't know, guess at the question and potentially double your money? The whole double your money or cancel your money mentality is absolutely a form of gambling, especially when you don't know what the question is going to be. And promoting gambling, even in its most subtle forms, to me is a big red light right there. I'm quite anti-gambling, and we can have another discussion about that, another video about that one day, where I can make my case there. But so Mr. Beast is not always top of the line in ethics when I watch his videos, in my opinion, according to my values anyway. As far as most people's values and Mr. Beast's own values, I mean, he is pretty much up there. Almost can do no wrong. Even though he's had a little controversy here and there lately, I'd say overall he's kind of just rolled right past it and continues to do his hard work, and he gives back in so many other areas. Let's get to the parts where he does give back more. When he does videos about curing blindness or helping people see by providing the costs for surgery for people who have vision impairment. I know they're not completely blind. I know there's a lot of controversy about that. But when he pays for surgery that people need to help their lifestyle, that is a huge way to give back. And I don't care about the failures of the capitalist structure and the lack of charitability within capitalism. That is not his fault. Anyway, so Mr. Beast definitely, maybe even I would argue, has given back on a larger scale than Mark Rober, because he's done more videos and gotten more views and given away more money. But with Mark Rober, I would say the concentration of giving back, like the pounds per punch kind of deal, Rober is up there too, in the sense that there's less controversy surrounding his giving, because essentially he's also giving back knowledge and teaching you how he's built the things he's built. So you're kind of getting a lot of physics lessons and mechanics lessons, engineering lessons. And even though he doesn't go into it in such detail that you can copy it, I know he has commercial enterprises now where he's offering up lessons and build yourself boxes of tools and whatnot that kids can use to learn. So yeah, he's mixing in commerciality a little bit, but I mean, who's going to cover the costs of supplies and stuff? And the guy did leave his job to do YouTube, so essentially he's going to have to make money off of the AdSense revenue from his videos and from merch and stuff. I don't know if he sells merch. He probably just sells those builder kits, but he might be selling merch also. But merch is kind of flimsy. It's kind of like, oh, I love and support this channel, but you know, creating an outline and a plan for actual materials that kids can use to learn and build stuff, that's like more thought provoking, and probably takes more thought to plan than printing your logo on a t-shirt and hoping to sell millions of t-shirts because people love your work, which again is not that bad. I mean, I've considered I've put my hand into the merch line work as well a little bit. It's not fully fleshed out yet, but my point is I'm not really against it philosophically. So, and I'm not against it for Mark Rober or anyone else at that. Does Mr. Beast sell merch? I'm not sure. Of course, I think you can buy a Mr. Beast hat or Mr. Beast t-shirt. I'm not sure. But okay, so continuing on to the debate to see if Mark Rober stands a chance of being declared a better YouTuber than Mr. Beast. Okay, I'm pretty sure Mark Rober definitely studies the algorithm and learns about how he can propel his videos upward on the YouTube platform as well, the same as Mr. Beast. But Mr. Beast takes it to a whole new level. I mean, he consults for channels and then they get hundreds of thousands of subscribers within a month. He is obsessed with the data and with how the algorithm works and how to trip the algorithm and create content that's amazing. He goes around from channel to channel, visiting people's podcasts, giving away all the information, all the years of research and hard work that he's amassed and accumulated by trial and error and endless effort, and he's just sharing it with everyone openly for whoever wants to do it for themselves. So, I mean, to me, that's an incredible amount of philanthropy as well, as far as sharing knowledge and skill with the people. The same way Mark Rober just just got credit for from me. So Beast is definitely up there too with that. He's not keeping stuff to himself. All right, let's see what else. So Mr. Beast also is smart with recreating things like what's that show called with the Japanese thing with the game show where the people get, I don't want to say the word, but they get unalived, as some YouTubers have cleverly put it. So yeah, he recreates stuff like that. So he plays off of trends and stuff, even when ethically, I mean, come on, you're promoting a TV show, whatever. Well, I really literally can't remember what it was called, but you're promoting a TV show that was already, excuse me, subtly geared at children with all its bright colors and toy dolls speaking and singing. It's already subtly geared at kids. Whoa, I almost fell there. There's a bump there that always almost gets me. Guys, if you're seeing down 2nd Avenue, be careful on, what is it, 72nd or 79? I'm going to find out right now. There's a bump right there. It's like really subtle. I'm surprised the city hasn't fixed it yet because it's been there for a long time. I'm like always on the lookout for it. 79th Street. I'm always on the lookout for it, and yet somehow I almost always still get caught in it. I don't understand. That's like the most frustrating thing. It's like, when is it going to get fixed? I mean, or is it not a big deal? I guess EUCs are not on their radar. I mean, I'm sure bicyclists and scooterists also are being affected by these things. So anyway, when you subtly promote just innocently because you're trying to get views and play off the trend, but you're also kind of promoting this horrific TV show where people are being, whatevered with machine guns and whatnot. And it's like, I don't know, man. I try to keep things pretty PG in general. I'll try not to play off of anything that I don't ethically agree with in my own life, so I won't use it neither for monetary gain if I can avoid that. And that's it. Oh, you're going the wrong way, buddy. Please don't do that. I told you. Did you not watch my video, sir? Bicyclist man going the wrong way on a very crowded afternoon. Folks, it is a beautiful, lovely, sunny Wednesday afternoon. It's not late afternoon yet. It's kind of early afternoonish, like 2-ish. And so you can see for yourself what traffic looks like in the city around this time. And then take that into account for your safety. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure that you're being careful out here and that you're gearing up. Thank you to the commenters on my prior videos who have been telling me to wear wrist guards. I know I'm not wearing it, but I just a couple people mentioned it before too. Sometimes I do wear my gloves, but in a situation like this, I am not wearing anything, and I regret it because I know you're right. I know that your wrists and hands are among the first things to take a hit when you are in the unfortunate scenario of an accident or you're about to go down. But tuck and roll, people, tuck and roll. No amount of wrist guards could protect you from the damage you can save on yourself. Hey, what's up, man? I know him, but he probably couldn't see me through the helmet. Yeah, so Mr. Beast versus Mark Rober. I'll be curious to see how it unfolds and plays out in the years to come. But I want to say a big thank you to both of them for leading the way for YouTube to become a top-tier profession in our world today. You're motivating and inspiring millions of children to work hard. I don't care how fun it looks. It's a lot of hard work. So thank you guys. Keep doing the great things you're doing. And if you took any value from my constructive and polite critiques, then great. I'll be glad to hear that too, to know that that has affected your trajectory in some way or another. And keep on trucking. Keep doing a great job. And thank all of you folks for tuning in yet again to watch another video of Mr. EUC NYC Guy. I appreciate having you with me along for the journey as usual, and I hope you'll join me again soon. And if you liked it, you know what to do. And be sure to subscribe if you think you wouldn't mind seeing another video from this channel on your feed, on your browser page at some point. And leave a comment and share with friends and family. And any comment you give me, I'll read it and put it into consideration as I create more videos for you. I upload every day, so tune in, and I'll see all of you again very soon. Have a great day. Goodbye. And now to let the video run innocuously for 10 or 20 seconds so you can see those boxes and that circle where you can click on other videos. Be sure to read the description for each of my videos for additional information, because sometimes I forget to say certain things, and when I watch my video I'm like, oh, I know what I need to add, and then I put it in the description. That's my way of being able to update the video. And hit that circle with my helmet if you want to subscribe. Alright guys, see you later.